after we watched it, because we watched it on the porch, I was following you around the house. It's nighttime and we don't have enough lights on in the house. I need sunshine right now. I need lights on.
Just watched Bodycam, which is going to be available to stream on Shudder starting March 13th.
And my shirt says it all. It was spooky.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
It had me from the very beginning. This is a POV movie with flashlights and body cams, and that already creeps me out because you just cannot see everything when you have a flashlight.
That one gets you. That's the kind of movie that...
So, one already got me.
And I think they use it really, really well. Because sometimes there's movies that are like the found footage and like they're carrying around cameras and stuff like that. And they have to kind of do some weird camera things to get the shot that they really want, where it's like, okay, person has to put a camera down over here so that you can see that. And they didn't really have to do anything like that in this movie. So I think it was a really, really good use of like them being cops, and it's like their body cam, and I think they did that really, really well.
Yeah, the way they do their flashlights, and you're looking where they're looking, and the noises. There's some blood. There's some nope scenes. It doesn't have like a lot of like bam kind of loud noise scares. It's just like eerie and creepy and dark from start to finish.
Yeah, it's not like the jump scares where it's like loud music, but they do have some things used in the POV where they'll kind of like turn and there's something there, or something like that. But it's not like,
and it's like that quiet. There's quiet mumbling, and it's just creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to articulate it anymore than just I did several times.
It was really good. It was really effective. Like they, basically it's two cops that get called to a house for like a domestic disturbance,
and it's not in a good neighborhood. It's like where there's a lot of drug addicts,
and
the house is dirty. It's so dirty.
And something happens, and one of them discharges his firearm, and a baby's involved, and so then some demonic things start happening. They kind of get chased around. I think the story is really, really good. Like the acting is really really great.
Really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that they were police officers, and
I think they touch on a couple of things, kind of like in society right now, like just not heavy-handed, anything like that I thought was really cool, because it's when Bryce discharges his firearm, like through the footage, it seems like that's something that most people would do, but then he freaks out and is like, I have to cover this up because it doesn't matter public opinion. I'm going to be crucified.
Because the person didn't have a weapon.
And so it's him trying to save himself and his family, but then his partner is kind of pushing back on that some, because his character, I think, was from that neighborhood, kind of like brought himself out of it,
and so he wants to follow the law. Right.
So they played those two angles, or those two viewpoints, really well, and I think that kind of touches on a little bit of fears that are out there right now,
and fears on both sides, of the law.
Like you said, it's got some blood in it, but it's not like overtly gory or anything like that.
I mean, the few scenes that were, there's blood, but not buckets of blood.
Yeah.
But it's disturbing looking enough. Just feel like after we watched it, because we watched it on the porch, I was following you around the house. It's nighttime and we don't have enough lights on in the house because I need sunshine right now. I need lights on. And I'm ready to finish talking about it so that I can go watch a happy little show.
Okay, well then let's get into ratings. What would you give this one?
It's a streamer for sure for me. I wouldn't have wanted to watch this in a theater. I mean, it's got some stuff in it that I'm normally like, that's disturbing, so I don't really want that in my head. But it was so well done and well acted, and it was effective that I was, creeped out, that it's at least worth a watch. And I think even if you're not a horror person, you could handle it. Just know you want to plan to watch it and then watch something happy afterwards.
I'd actually give it a full price. I think, like you said, it was effective. It was well done. I'm assuming it was a kind of limited kind of budget.
You couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell. So the acting was great. So yeah, I'd definitely give it a full price.
I just keep having like the chills at some of these scenes that I'm thinking we're going to talk about.
Okay, do you want to get into some spoilers? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you want to go into the movie fresh and not know anything about it, pause here, watch one of our other reviews, and then come back once you've seen it. So,
okay, so there's 2 babies in this movie that, I mean, I don't know if the babies are for real alive or if they're already like demonic. It's very hard. So like that's creepy, and I don't really want to see that, like a little bloody baby.
Yeah,
like that's just too much for me.
And you only get like a little glimpse. I mean, it's not like it's a
I
lot.
know, but it's just like, please don't do that.
Yeah.
But there's one scene where a lady's like tied up in a chair, and she's got like a mask on, like a COVID, but I think it's just to maybe make it more effective. It starts to bleed, and the mask comes off, and her mouth opens, and then your mouth can't open that wide, and a mouse flies out.
Yeah.
And then it's like a demonic voice comes out of her, and then she does that like ma, and it opens up even more, and it's bloody, and so that scene was super creepy.
Yeah, because the effects they use for her voice, where it's like it turns into this like kind of deep monster kind of voice or demonic voice. That was good.
Throughout this whole movie, they had to do some like serious cardiovascular training to act in this movie.
Yeah, we had said immediately after that, I was like, man, those actors had to be in good shape because there's stairs.
So many stairs,
and they're running a good portion of
yes.
it. And it's not in one take.
Yeah, so well, that and your arms held out, like holding, like your arm gets tired.
Yeah. Towards the end of the movie, one of the police officers is trying to get away, and he's driving through the city, and as he's driving through the city, like all of the lights go out. And so it gets really dark, and then the house that he's trying to get away from just keeps appearing in front of him.
But that's kind of almost a jump scare because it's like, wah, and it's bright.
Yeah, but so he keeps and it keeps doing that, and the way it's filmed and the way it's done, the way the lights kind of come off and on around the city, like it's really cool. It was filmed really well. The only thing I'll say there, a little bit of a, it didn't ruin it, but at the end when you get to, he's called the Underman, right? I think is what he was called. The monster at the end, like the demon or whatever he is.
He's very computer generated.
And
kind of silly looking.
Yeah. I like the concept of what he looked like, but I just, they couldn't quite get it there, I think is what it was.
I think it would have worked better if it was done practically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where like it had more dimension or texture to it.
Yeah, because it seemed flat. That's exactly what, it didn't ruin it, but yeah.
I giggled though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
For an entire movie that I'm like, oh no, oh no. To then go.
You want the big bad at the end to be the payoff, and it just didn't quite get there.
I don't need that payoff. Like I need a bow, and there's no bow. Oh, and then there's a shower scene. You always check behind a shower curtain. Make sure nobody's there. Like,
yeah.
That's why, to me, all showers just need to be a glass door where you always can see in there.
But then what are horror movies going to do?
I don't know. Put it in an old house that's scary. That's like, I don't like to go to our bathrooms that have these showers. Like, I need to look in them. Like, right now, I'm scared of that shower that's in the room next to us because I'm like, I haven't checked. Have you checked?
Don't worry, it's just a bunch of spiders in there.
So that's going to make me cry. That's just rude. But there's the shower curtain just starts to like, it's like pulling it down.
Oh, you see a shadow of something doing it and
it's like
breaking it.
It's not like opening it, but it's like pulling it down. And it's like the dead lady from the beginning. And she has that baby in her, and she's like talking and she's creeping out.
Like crawling towards him. And,
And then when Jackson comes in, he, breaks down the door and she's not there, but there's bloody footprints on the floor. So this movie, for whatever reason, made me kind of feel like The Ring way back in the day, where I'm like, I wasn't supposed to see that. And now that I saw it, what's going to happen? Do you get that at all?
I don't know. I didn't get a Ring vibe to it at all.
And I know it doesn't say you shouldn't have watched that, but like, I don't know. It's like, maybe I wasn't supposed to see it. Or, was it Sinister? Or the other one where when it came out on DVD, yep, we're that old that we watched it on DVD, that I was like, you're not buying that DVD. We're not bringing it into our house.
And I said, honey, it didn't get us in the theater when we watched it. It wasn't waiting till the DVD release to get us.
Yeah. It's irrational. It's an irrational fear. But like, yeah, I'm really ready. I'm ready for my British Bake Off.
Well, okay, so overall, like, it was a good movie. Like, from a horror fan perspective, I'd recommend it. Watch it when it comes out on Shudder on the 13th.
On Friday the 13th.
On Friday the 13th, actually.
I think that's pretty perfect.
Why I didn't even mention that. And it sounds like from a non-horror perspective.
Yeah, I think you can make it through it. Just have a happy thing to watch afterwards.
Yeah.
So what did you think of Bodycam? Did you find it overly intense and creepy and spooky the way I did? Or do you think it's just a good, well-done horror movie that you enjoyed, like William? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for joining us today. And remember, around here, the fear is family.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to The Fear Review, where the fear is family.